Well, happy hump day, everyone. Wednesday, the 1st of August, another new month. I need a sight and sound check, please. All right, thanks a lot. Don, Aaron, Robin, thank you very much. And let's get started. Okay. Trading involves risk of loss of capital. Think about it. And it's who I am. Let's get started with the economic calendar. We already had the ADP employment, and the U.S. Treasuries responded to that. We have the PMI at 945, ISM at 10, construction spending at 10, petroleum report at 10:30, and the FOMC at 2. So we're going to have ourselves a busy economic day. These are the earnings from last night, and well, wait a minute. I forgot to really label those. That is actually, that right there is Tuesday, and that should be Wednesday. So we'll correct that. Let's go look at the market overview. Here we go. US dollar. Surprisingly, we didn't get as much of a bump when we went up, touched 3% with that ADP number. I normally, the bond people usually get the markets right over equities. Crude oil is down $1. We had a big reversal yesterday, and we're down. And hold on one second. Sorry, but I did not want to cough in your ear. And looks like we're probably heading down to 67 or lower. Maybe in the 66s in oil. And gold down 360, 1230. Can't get out of its own way, is not going higher, nor is it going lower. It's just marching in place. And we went over the 10-year. Let's go back up to the equity markets. Before I get to that, I want to go look at the T2122. Let's go look at it in line mode. And we're in a little bit of a rally mode. We've been bouncing between 30% and 80%, and the market's just been kind of grinding higher. On that last dip, we had people dropping down the ratio. This kind of means to me that a lot of these stocks are right near their 1-month highs. So with that ratio, the way it is, doing a daily bounce. All right, let's go back. S&P, right now, my stochastics RSI says we're ready for a move upwards. We're off just a little bit this morning. We could be having a little bit of flurry of activity first thing in the morning, and then somewhere around lunchtime or so, we will definitely go into hibernation mode ahead of the FOMC announcement at 2. And NASDAQ not looking anywhere near as strong as the S&P. We are holding that 72.25 level, which is key. Below that, Katie barred the door. We got a long distance lower. So let's see that it doesn't break that on the FOMC announcement. Russell hanging around the volume point of control right at 1678. Stochastics RSI points that we could go higher, but we're going to see what the reaction is this afternoon. Dow down 16. It's hanging really high and tight with that last swing high here at 2537, but it doesn't compare with the all-time highs back here in January, February. So what we'll have to do is, again, keep an eye on that puppy to make sure that it doesn't pull back too deeply, but it looks pretty decent at the moment. Transports look pretty strong, or I don't know what we're doing in the pre-market since we haven't had any trades, but we're approaching that prior swing. It's not the January swing highs, but it is the June swing highs, so it's not too bad, really. VIX We're back down to 13. We'll see what that does a little bit later in the day. Let's go over a few stocks that I want to point out. CHRW reported overnight, and it has a 6.63% short interest, and looked like last night it was gapping up right up to the swing level, and let's see what happens. It has room to run to about 98. Molina Health, 14% short. It is going to gap up to 118.50 according to my last report. Here, let's see what happens, whether it gaps and crap or whether it gap and go. NBIX may not want to be on the list. Originally, it was gapping up over 110 overnight. Now, it's only about 103.5 or so. That one may not be one of those that you that would be at the top of your list, but keep an eye on it. Maybe make a run for 108. Olin, OLN, gapping up over the swing and potentially could run up to this 32.25 level from 30.5. Paycom, nice gap over both of the prior swing levels. 13% short. Next level up would be $117.60. Now we've got some holdovers from prior days. VLO is trying to do its 30-degree runner here. And let's see here. Ultimate target out here would be somewhere in 124.60, about 125 level. At least I'm holding out hope for that. GPC has been on the list for a while, but it needs to get over this 97.5 level to go to 99. And that would then probably take us to 100. Allison reported earnings day before yesterday, and then it looks like it wants to do a 30 to 45 degree runner off of that. Avery, nice move on earnings. Consolidated went sideways. Now it looks like it's ready to resume the move to about the 120 level. And XYL, good move up. Possibly a move up to 79. I'd probably want to see some sort of consolidation here before I would before I'd be interested in going long, because right now the stop would have to be too far down. Car, nice good move up. J-hook, we did a move up strongly, pull back. If I do the quad lines real quick. And let's move it over a little bit here. Right. And quad lines basically show about 50% retrace, which is good. Means we will probably go back up towards the $62 level and have a chance to break out. CGNX, nice move up. Probably this level in here around $57 is be the target. Again, it was supposed to gap up to 48. It actually gapped up to like to 49 and a little bit higher. So look and see what that does on the day. UPS has a nice move. It's holding over 118 and change. It dipped down a little bit, tried to rally yesterday, but the markets were not going to have it. Pfizer, nice move on earnings, and it got through 39. Above that, I don't see anything. It's all-time high, so we'll have to probably get some sort of consolidation move, or maybe even a pullback towards the 39 level before you could enter. Clack moved up to resistance, ran into sellers, 118.25 basically, and watch for old 45 degree move up. Okay, let's do edit. Let's get the little color. Set the default. Okay. And MyGen MyGen did a nice run up here. I think it goes to 46 and a quarter from 43.75. If that's enough for you, I think a buy over the 43.75 level would work. Maybe 44. And above that, I think, yeah, we do have some resistance here at that 44 level. And then again, way back over here at 45 and a half prior swing highs. CECO looks like it might be ready to go higher. In fact, I'm going to remove that one from my list. It doesn't really have enough bang for buck in it, I don't think. And CDMO. And a nice cheapo. Got a good move up, pull back to prior support. So anything over 550 and look for a move to the sixes. All right. Running a little behind this morning, so I'm not going to be able to take any of your individual stocks. But I will tell you, there's a lot of economic activity out there going on to be careful. Be smart. Out there, watch what you've got first, and then look to add any new positions. You guys have a wonderful day. Aloha.